YouTube. This is Fear the Ghost here, and we are going to be looking through some replays. Our first one is all the way down here. Let's see. The sack. Now this is kind of funny. Hold on a sec. Here we go. There we go. Continue. Okay, so our opponent over here... Wait. We are actually on the wrong side. Our opponent over here is playing the new heavyweights, which are monsters that... Well, this one can't be destroyed by battle, but they have a couple others. This is another one. His ability is that if a heavyweight samurai you control battles an opponent's monster, its attack and defense becomes 0 after damage calculation. Also, we have this guy way back here, Big Ben K. He's level 8, and he's what allows the deck to really play. What he does is he allows these guys to attack while in defense position. And they can also play this card, D2 Shield, which doubles their defense permanently. But it has to be their original defense. But he actually winds up in a very bad position because he doesn't have anything to stop this. So he has no choice, really. Let's see. Next we have... Sadly, most of these are actually unusable. My Pendulum Ghost Tricks are unusable. Here's the reason why. Over here, the Noble Knight brothers obviously should not be in the deck. The thing is that there's a point in time where Devpro decided that they were going to change all of the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragons that everyone's put in their decks into Noble Knight brothers, and this also affected our replays, making them completely unusable. So sadly, that happened. And I accidentally completely quit out, so let's resize this once more and continue on. So the next one is we have the comeback and Sylvan's dropped a tier. Now, I know that Sylvan's probably haven't actually dropped a tier. They just don't seem quite as good as they used to compared to some things. As you can see, this is actually a double battle. You'll see why it's a comeback later on. Look at this guy, King of Skull Servants. In first turn, that thing becomes 3k. That's very bad. And this guy, my partner, is playing Heroics, which isn't a bad thing. We deal a lot of damage. But I really think that he did some bad plays. Now, he does yeah, my partner makes some really bad plays, actually. There's not really anything to say. I do bring out this guy. Now, see, the thing that happens is these guys over here, don't read my field spell card. They keep trying to do stuff to it, but they can't. Now, my partner over here barely manages to actually save us. So I can't really deny that he's a good player or not, but still, he kind of... Actually, what's really funny is if they hadn't made Tyrus, we probably wouldn't have been able to kill them. Now, I summon these two, make this guy... If you don't know what he does is he basically can become an XYZ the opponent controls. He gains their attack and all their abilities. He does not, however, he actually does also gain their name. So he becomes the same attack. He does not become the same defense, but he becomes the same attack, same effect. I'm able to destroy Phoenix Chain. At the end phase, I have to detach Leo, which gets me an Aberconway. He normal summons this thing, so I bring this back for my friend over here. He's got the extra sword in hand, so he's able to make Sky Blaster. Shuffles that back into our opponent's deck, and we actually managed to win. Now, my partner over here, he's not bad. I think he just made some plays he really shouldn't have. But anyway, here we go. Let's watch Sylvans. I'm actually over here. Come on. There we go. As you can see, I'm playing, Shadal Bujins again. Um, hmm. I'm trying to bluff him. I do set the Shadal Fusion as a bluff. I probably shouldn't have. I just kind of felt safe behind the Phoenix Chain. And the fact I could Torrential Tribute if I really needed to. He does have this. He has the Bottomless Trap Hole, which is... that was kind of annoying. But it did give me a chance to set this without him being able to flip his monster. I go into Lavalval Chain, it gets compulsed, which kind of made me sad. He's really... he did not draw anything he needed, which I think is one of the main problems with Sylvans. They don't... I won't say they don't have as much control, but they don't consistently send stuff to graveyard as much as Lightsworn do. So, that's my main issue with them. He does summon the Peacekeeper, but I have the Phoenix Chain. I'm not letting him do that. So, here I set the Falcon, send the Lizard, use Lizard, pop the field spell, use Falcon, sorry, I send Dragon. I send Dragon, use Dragon's effect, pop the field spell, flip Falcon through Shadow, use Falcon's effect, special Lizard. And he's not really able to do much of anything. He does get the Soul Charge off. I'm not sure what he wanted to do with it. He is able to do this play. He's got some pretty good stuff, but he winds up falling right into my Torrential Tribute, so that was kind of bad for him. There really wasn't much he could do after that. I set my Shadal Beast, normal summon Turtle, and poke at him for game. So, I mean, he made good plays. He just didn't get anything, and I think that's actually a kind of a habit of the Sylvan archetype. Now, here we have... actually, if you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! For Real Men, you'll know exactly what I'm playing just by looking at these and these two cards. Yes, I am using his deck here. I won't say it's mine. Most of the decks are ones I've made myself, but there are a couple, such as this, that I didn't really... well, I guess you could say I have made some changes to it. They aren't really apparent in the video. Hold on. I changed around the numbers some, but other than that, it's really pretty much the same as his build. So I'm not going to lie. I did copy his build because I wanted to build it. But that's mostly because Ghost Tricks are one of my favorite cards, and I felt that I was really upset because I felt that Succubus wasn't getting the play she should, even from Ghost Tricks. Because most of the level 2s are what you use to flip things down. So you're going to want them on board constantly, such as Witch, and then there's Doll, which will flip her face down, which kind of counteracts her own ability. So I was really happy to see this deck in the first place. And so I managed to, in case you don't know, once she uses her effect, she destroys a monster on the field and renders that zone useless as long as you have Face of Ghost Trick, which is why it kind of counteracts her effect in some regards to have some things. Now, uses the Junk Puppet. I don't know why, really. I go in for some damage. I pass it off. Now here, he should have Dark Hold. He should have Dark Hold. It was a big mistake that he didn't. I don't think that he really read my cards. Otherwise, he would have known he wouldn't. Actually, he could have just gone into the battle phase and activated Tachyon's effect in the first place, which is really what annoyed me. He didn't do any of the plays he should have, really. But in the end, I wound up winning because he really just chose not to do anything. But yeah, I got my triple succubus on the field. Yes, I will say that I did take his deck. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to claim it's mine. Even with some changes, it's still not mine. But I will say that the reason I did it is because Succubus is one of my favorite XYZs they have. Alucard's good, Dullahan's good, but Succubus was my favorite one when it came out. When I saw Succubus, it was absolutely my favorite one. I thought it was going to be the most underrated and most underused, and it was. Even by my own ghost tricks. I have Digesto Phoenix, which I'm actually meaning to change to Succubus. You'll notice I have Doll in there, but I didn't update the extra deck. I do want the one Succubus, but in all honesty, it's really hard to use her in a main ghost trick build because you have Doll, which flips everything face down in order to get your monsters to the field quickly. So Succubus is really good. I love Succubus, and I really wanted a deck that could abuse her. So whenever I saw Yu-Gi-Oh! For Real Men playing this deck, I felt I just had to play it. So that's why I am currently playing it. I'm sorry if you feel like I net decked and I shouldn't, but I am giving it credit to him. You should go check out his channel if you don't watch it. I will leave it in the description down below. And I hope you guys like his channel too. This is Fear the Ghost, and my turn is over.